Hello everyone, Ace here, and we are back with my Let's Play of Empire Earth, or specifically, the Greek campaign of it. So, last Let's Play, we did the first mission, the early Hellenic people, which means that the second one is Warriors from the Sea, so let's jump right in.
While the people of Thessaly prospered, another warrior race was fleeing towards the coast of Crete. King Pelops and his 3 sons sailed northwards in their swift galleys. Having been driven from Egypt, they hoped to find the land more ripe for conquest, somewhere across the Mediterranean. The first island they had encountered was Crete, but it was already under the control of the advanced Minoans. They were forced to flee again, and the Minoan fleet had not yet given up their pursuit. Pelops and his sons now needed to locate a haven somewhere in Crete, where they could remain undetected long enough to regain their strength. Then they would be ready to press further north and continue their search for a new home. The prosperous people of Thessaly are about to have company.
Alright, so, you can of course read the history if you want to. I'll go ahead and pause the video here real quick if you do. I'm going to, for sake of abridging this little Let's Play as much as possible, not read this myself. I've already read it. And it is interesting stuff, so I do suggest you do, but yeah. Hints, yep. So, alright, so let's jump right in, shall we?
War and destruction had forced King Pelops and his sons to flee from Egypt. But here in the waters of the eastern Mediterranean, things were no better. Hunted by the Minoan fleet, the hardy Danaans now looked only for a safe haven where they could rebuild their strength.
Okay, so our guys have landed here.
My sons and my retainers, let us rejoice that we have found a safe haven, however temporary. We shall build up our forces here. When we have transports and warships, our journey north can continue.
Okay, so our ships are going to sink from this storm, and so will the other ships. So, well, at least we're on shore, so that's good. Okay, so first up, let's use some of those civilization bonuses that we got from the last mission. Now, let's see here. I'm going to, since I'm going to be playing through the Greek campaign with the bonuses I pick, I'm going to get cost reduction on my infantry spear to make them cheaper, and I'm also going to do this for archers. Gives me 10 points to work with. Let's see, what else? Hit points, yeah, sure. And with archers, good, it is foot archers. I guess that'll do for now. Okay, so this is Pelop and his 3 sons. And we're going to use them to try to get us some much needed gold that we're going to use to build ourselves something of an army here. Okay, so the good news is only archers here, so easy to defeat.
Those guards were clearly placed here to keep an eye on the gold mines. We must stay alert. The Minoans will surely have more patrols about.
Okay, so I did speed it up.
We have begun well, my people. While you continue to work, I will sift through the ancient stories of the land to the north called Hellas. When I have gathered enough information, I will share with you my plans for our future. Trust in me, and we shall achieve our glorious destiny.
Okay, so I'll build that. While I'm at it, I'll also build a dock. This will allow me to get fish, which means... now the reason you want to do this is with docks and with fishing boats, they require wood instead of food to build. And we are, of course, gathering wood
People of Danos, hear my words. The men who dwell in the land to the north build their villages on high plateaus. It is said that one of these plateaus, known as Argos, is still uninhabited. Let us go to Argos, and upon it we shall build a citadel like none seen before.
Okay, good. We found some fish. Alright, so we'll just get this built. Good. We're going to need a prophet. While we're at it, we might as well research shamanism. The reason you're going to want prophets in this is to get the food. What are you doing? Some of the food can be a bit on the bug side for some reason. I don't understand it, but I'll just send him off to more food. Okay, so we do... Another good thing about fishing rafts and fishing boats in general is that they'll actually produce for you more food than... If I remember correctly, they'll produce more food than citizens will... Or at least individual citizens will collect more. They'll collect up to 20 apiece, so that's good. I'm pretty confident that that fishing resource there is bugged. So what I'm going to do also, while at it, is... get some more citizens going, and we will do some hunting while we're at it. We do have plenty to do.
A Minoan patrol has been sighted.
Okay, so they're using macemen, so we're going to counter that by building up some spearmen. You lose this mission if Pelops or all three of his sons die. You can afford to lose one or two of his sons, although you probably shouldn't. But if all three die, you fail. So, yeah. Okay, so we will... We're at it. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more food, so 5 more fishing rafts, please. Actually, that's probably not a good idea. We'll just... we have a whole hour in-game time to make it off of this island, or else bad things will happen. What? Then bad news has already come here, apparently. Okay, so we need... I hate to do this, but we'll just send out spearmen. Whoops, sorry about that. Alright, so I'll get some spearmen out. Ooh, I can use Pelops, I guess. That works. Okay, problem solved. Now, while we are at it, we will... Yeah, 5 more citizens should be enough, I think. Might actually be a good idea to go with mostly an archer build. The reason I bring this up is that archers don't require food, they require gold and wood, which is what we're gathering most of right now, and what we're not really hurting for right now. We are going to need bad news comes already, apparently. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get 2 more citizens built. And how many of these guys do we need? Well, 1 more ought to do. Okay. While we're at it, we will... Okay, we're going to focus on upgrading the armor and health and range of these archers, or these slingers, which are considered archers in the game, so while we're at it, even though it'll cost us a lot of food and a lot of iron, we will also upgrade our spearmen, unless... Oh, we do need some of that iron, okay. What? Good news is there's still plenty of food left to get. Okay, so that should be our basic force for the spearmen there, I think. It's not quite as numerous as I would hope, but what I'm going to do is wait until I finally have enough food, and then I am going to... Oh, I know now what I should have upgraded, my population capacity. That's gonna potentially be an issue. Okay, I will need a profit before making the journey here. With my strategy, anyways. So hopefully I don't run out of time, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. I just need to get enough food relatively quickly, and I should be good. Okay, I know for a fact I've got more than enough. Okay, so that's that. Just gather food as quickly as possible. I think that means, let's see, that was the 3rd raid, I think, so that means that we are a 4th of the way through the amount of time that we could wait, or we could actually spend on this island, I think. Because they usually send out raids every 4 or 5 minutes. So this could be an issue. On the other hand... Okay, let's see how many I'll need here. 6. That's 11, so that's 2 right there. I'm just going to build 5. I'll still need some wood, but with 5 of them I should at least have enough... Might be a good idea to actually build another settlement here while I wait, just to get, there we go. Okay, we'll have these guys gathering. If we need another one, I guess we'll just build another one as needed, I guess. Anyways, so the reason I'm going to have this prophet here is his job is going to be to clear the way by casting. In this case, I believe he'll be casting hurricanes. Okay, so we'll get Pelops and his sons. So they actually sent out archers that time. So it's a good thing that I actually had units other than spearmen, because spearmen tend to get murdered by archers. Okay, so that's 5, so the prophet here will make a full 10 for us. Because, again, prophets take 5 Yeah, prophets, by the way, they take a pop cap of 5. So that is one of their major weaknesses. That and the fact that it takes so long for them to cast the spells. Okay, so we will need to sink a few ships here at least. And as it just so happens, when it doesn't just rain, it pours. Right? Well, let's take out that boat. I know there's going to be more than this. Yep. Maybe I can... Oh, no. Oh, great. Now they're all here. Okay, send the slingers in. They need to go deal with this right now. And that's 2 ships right there that's bothering us. That's fantastic. What are you doing? Get up there right now. And that is that boat taken care of. Okay. I'm not happy, though, with the fact that they took out both of my... Okay, so good news is I have at least... I still have the transports, and I have most of their fleet taken out. I just have that one left. Do I go for it, or do I not? I'm gonna go for it. As risky as it is. Okay, so get everyone onto the boats. We'll see if we need any more. Okay, so I should have plenty of... There we go. So long as I hug the coast, I think I'll be fine. Okay, so they very clearly came with a few raiders there, but should be fine so long as we hug the coast and avoid any patrol ships. And I think, like I said, there should only be that one left. So if we can skirt around it, we should be fine. Now, the bad news is, the enemy, there's going to be a few hostile villages that we're going to be dealing with, and at least one of them has melee units to deal, or shock infantry, so we may need to get ourselves some more...
At last, we've landed. To ensure lasting safety for our people, we'll need to instill fear in the hearts of the local tribes. Destroying the town centers of our rivals will serve to keep them in line. This land is rich with wild horses. I shall call it horse pasturing Argos. But we must beware. The Achaeans to the west covet these fine animals, and will not hesitate to fight us.
No! Sorry.
Where is King Pelops? His people need his guidance. It must come to Argos to lead them.
Ah, we have stumbled upon the Messenians, primitive inhabitants of Hellas, about
Okay.
whom I have read.
So we've dealt with those guys. I am going to drop Pelops back onto the boat because the AI has a bad habit of trying to...
Argos, at last. To establish our new city, we must construct a capital on this plateau.
Okay.
Only then can we become the true masters of this land. We are discovered. A huge Minoan army advances from the south. We must flee this island.
Okay, so my strategy is going to be as such. I'm going to build a... Like I said, I'm going to drop Pelops and his 3 sons into one of these boats for the specific goal of keeping them safe. Now that that's done, we do have a source of iron. That's actually really good news. We will need that to get our economy going the rest of the way. And we'll also really need it for spearmen, which we will... Those we'll need right away. There's no doubt about that. Okay, let's actually go fish this oh, wow, they actually gave us an unlimited amount there. That's really useful. Okay, so that gives us... one thing we are going to be needing really badly is stone. And unfortunately, there's no stone resources here. So we're going to need to go to, if I remember correctly, we're going to need to end up at the, taking out the first area before we can get to that. Okay, so we've got some iron. Let's build up some more spearmen here.
These fierce warrior horsemen are the Achaeans.
Yep.
Some say they originated in Anatolia and learned to ride horses in Thessaly. They will fight to the death to gain control of the wild herds here in Hellas.
Okay, so we've dealt with most of them. Fortunately, there's still more of these guys left, and they are a huge threat. There we go. Oh, more bad guys. Okay, that's done. Might actually be a good idea to build up some Samsons and go raid that first village there. Okay. You guys are group 2, and even though some of you are really low on health, we really do need you to go attack that village once we get enough guys to do it. Also, we need more food, so... Fishing boat away! I think we've got enough spearmen to make do with that. Okay, so 4 Samsons should be more than enough once we get into range of their village. Is our prophet still alive? I'm not sure if he is or isn't. It's actually not looking very good. Oh dear. Alright, so we'll have to do this without a prophet, which is unfortunate. Get the Samsons back out of here. Yeah, the morale's up here, which is a huge problem. Looks like we just about got it, though. Nope, there's more. Great. Well, that's a write-off plan there. So I'll just spam them with more horsemen, I guess. Or spam them with more spearmen. Wonder, can I? Nope. I don't think I can get more spear cheaper, but let's find out. Or not cheaper, but build time grease. Nope, didn't look like. Okay, so we are stuck with. Whoops. Here we go. Okay, so we are getting plenty of fish. Alright. See, it looks like, yeah, just more docks and archery there. The archery thing could be an issue for us, but... Okay. Build a second barracks to try to get these guys trained a little bit faster. There we go. Now, by the time we attack them this time, we'll have 20 of these spearmen, which should be more than enough to handle pretty much any amount of horses that they're going to throw at us. Might be an issue against archers, but doesn't look like they've got a whole lot of them, so fingers crossed. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll upgrade the attack on these guys. Oh, we reached our pop cap. Okay, well, I guess we'll attack using the forces that we do have. Still should be more than enough. Okay, so I think you get 5 civ points for every single one of these town centers that we wreck. So that is our objective here. So we will. Here they come. Oh, did you come here with the wrong unit type? It looks like you did. Actually, let's destroy their... Let's focus on the archery range first, if only because we don't want them to have any archery units like right now. So just defeat this. Now the stable. Okay, now we have access to stone once we destroy this town center. Oh dear. Okay, we'll just deal with these guys with the citizens here. Turns out, if you have a lot of citizens, then they can fight against 1 or 2 units.
This village is no longer a threat to the people of Danos.
Okay, now, can we... Oh, actually we can do something else that we do need. Population capacity increase. There we go. Alright, so a little bit of advice here. These guys down here, the red team, aren't going to be that much of a threat to us for a while. Mainly because they are still Stone Age tech that they're running with, I think. Which means that... So that means that we should be able to deal with these guys pretty easily anyways. But what we are going to do is defeat this one last one here so we don't have to deal with any more horsemen. Also, I've got the rest of my spearmen trained, and we do have one more surprise coming up soon. Okay. It looks like my strategy so far is starting to pay off. I will build an archery range because I do intend to replace... I do intend to replace a good chunk of the losses that we may or may not incur from the spearmen with archers. Because the last area, this particular village, is going to have towers defending it. So it's also heavily defended. Another reason why you want to take that last after we deal with the rest of this. Now, while we are at it, however, we will improve our stone gathering, our wood gathering, and our hunting and foraging, which should make our resources all be faster. Okay, so we've got that. We apparently need more wood, so we'll get that built, get that taken care of right away. And the reason is we need to build a hospital. Now, hospitals in this game, of course, allow your units to heal, which is really useful if you've got units that are damaged, and it only first becomes available in the middle of, well, the Copper Age, which is what we're in right now. So, and since I have the money to do it, what I'm also going to do, this will actually help us in our defenses a bit, but what I'm also going to do is upgrade this town center, or this settlement, into a town center, which doing this, of course, gives you a resource boost. So we'll now gather stuff slightly faster, which is useful. Okay, so now the hospital in the Copper Age has a very short range. So we'll just heal up here and make our second big raid and take out whatever horses they've got there. Okay. So, we've dealt with... I think we're on track to actually do pretty well in this mission. So, technically, we only have to destroy this a second town center, and we've got this mission in the bag. But I would but if you destroy all three, you get more civilization points that way. So you'll end up in a better position in the long run. It does. Because those civilization points will mean things like now your army... Oh, what? Oh, okay, just... Alright. But yeah, those civilization points mean things like your army is now faster, it now has more health. Ooh, what's going on? Okay, send in the gold miners since... That is bad news everywhere. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is a huge raid going on. Okay, go ahead and destroy that. You guys go ahead and pull back because we right now desperately need troops. Oh dear, is this backfiring badly? Okay. What? Well, right now we did at least take out this. Might as well... This is really starting to backfire. Okay. Go ahead and deal with the raiders, and that'll be that. Bad news is, they have archers. Okay, so we are definitely going to build a tower. Okay, so we were able to survive this, although on the skin of our teeth, admittedly. So what I'm going to do now is get us back in gear by getting what resources that we do need built and readied. And now, while we're at it, some more Samsons, please. Alright, so I think we lost, what, three of our regular army of spearmen? But we did, ooh. Alright, so that's dealt with. While we are at it, since we did learn our lesson, we are building a tower. I knew that they were going to send a huge army sooner or later, but they were a little bit delayed, I guess. So now that we have taken them out, though, it's a simple matter of getting our troops healed up and ready. And there we go. I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of wood for the occasion, so that should be good. Okay, so we'll get this spearman ready. The Samsons are about ready too, I think. And once we're done defeating, ooh. It does look like, yeah, ooh, this guy is. There we go. Now we can make an attack. Yeah, it was my fault that I left it unguarded, but I was hoping I could make a push before they got their army built up. Did not quite pan out like I had hoped, but well, we now have the means of fighting them off. Okay, so there we go. Probably another raiding force. Not entirely sure if it was or wasn't, but whatever it is, we dealt with it. There we go. Now let's see. 60, 62, 64. Yep, that should be perfectly good. Now we'll press forward here, and our whole objective here is going to be to kill off any horsemen that they have here. While we're at it, we'll wreck these houses real quick just so their morale is not as high. And it does seem to be working. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you don't have any morale now, do you? Oh god, here comes more of them. But we do have plenty of spearmen to deal with them. Alright, so it does look like that's the end of that.
Good work. This village is no longer a threat to the people of Danos.
Okay, so let's head back, and what can I get? Yeah, I didn't think I could afford any new stuff in that, but worth a look anyways, right? Okay. So I will get... You know what? I'll actually spend the money on some bowmen. Which is what I was planning on doing in the first place, so why not? Also, while I'm at it, since I now don't have to deal with any absurdly powerful units anymore, I will upgrade the Sons of Pelops, and also Pelops himself. I don't think they're going to have any spearmen units, but they will probably have slingers, which is why I have set it up like this. Okay, so what units are probably going to need healing? Well, good news is all of them that need healing are getting it. Except this guy. Let's fix that. Okay, with these guys, they've got a range of 6 on them with all the upgrades I gave them, which means they should be able to actually outrange any towers we run up against.
Yes, Master.
Still gonna want to upgrade your Samsons though, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Giving them another attack and health boost. Actually, it's probably a good idea to max them out before you try anything. What? Oh. Well, that's my fault, I guess. I should have been paying more attention. I don't know what he was doing over there, except and not coming back for, but okay. That, however, is a problem. Okay, so we will get the archers and have them... So they apparently have maxed out their range, which is a huge problem. I don't have the range to deal with them. I guess I'll just have to go with the troops I do have to go and try to deal with this village. Okay, so we do have the range to hit this target. And he's dead. Okay, there we go. That's that dealt with. Now, I don't know what you guys were doing way over there, but okay. Did we get attacked in between or something? Ah, well. Okay, so send the Samsons in. This is why we have them. Unfortunately, oh, that's just fantastic. Okay, just destroy the tower and we should be good. Just about got it. There we go. Destroy this. Ah, of course there's more of them. Alright, you go and deal with this down here. While you Why did they think it was a good idea to send... Okay, so we've... Just about. And there we go.
With the last village destroyed, all the tribes of Hellas lie humbled before us.
Okay, mission accomplished for the most part. All we have to do now is populate our town center into a capital and we will be done. However, I do want to give my... either my archers or my spearmen another buff. And I think I'll go with the archers. There we go. They will now have longer range, which is really useful when... There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, it's that tower's probably going to have the range to hit it. Yep, it is. But if we destroy this real quick, that should be... No, it can actually hit us over here. That's actually really good to know. Okay, so once we deal with this tower, should be that. Come on. Mission accomplished. Now, ooh. What?
The citadel at Argos is complete. The power of our people can now grow and extend across the entire land.
The Danaians prosper. The first great age of Greeks has begun.
Awesome. So we managed to pull it off, although we had a tough time of it. Yeah, wow. Well, alright, so... what? Okay, so let's end the mission and see how we did, shall we? Military best, yeah. Although I did also lose the most units, although kind of be expected, I suppose, considering we were fighting most of them, and we did have that one pretty nasty bit as well. Let's see what else. Citizen count, not bad. Research count, good, good. Timeline took us, well, according to the game, it nearly took us 2 hours, so I expect this video to therefore be about an hour long. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think that is about everything. Yeah, so hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.